सो मैं नहा तो लिया था, अभी जल्दी से भागता हूँ क्योंकि बाहर आ गई कैब बोल रहा हूँ, बाहर सर आ गया मेरे को लेने, जो मेरा इंस्ट्रक्टर है। सो मेरे को निकलना पड़ेगा जल्दी से यार। एक चीज़ बोलने को पता नहीं, मेरा मास्क कहाँ है? मास्क आपसे मैं स्कूल में मिलवाता हूँ सर को, या फिर गाड़ी में मिलवाता हूँ, ठीक है? See you, Bushi. See you, Jeff. So हाँ, बाहर सर आ गए हैं, अभी जाते हैं और आपको मिलवाता हूँ। Let's see.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good, sir.
Fine, thank you.
So ये मेरे इंस्ट्रक्टर हैं एंड नाउ वी आर गोइंग टू द स्कूल। मैंने स्कूल चेंज कर लिया, उसके ऊपर एक वीडियो बनाऊंगा व्हाई आई चेंज माई स्कूल, बट राइट नाउ वी आर ऑन द वे। आई सी यू गाइस इन द स्कूल। So guys, welcome to Spring Airfield, and this is my new school for the multi-engine. David is standing beside me and multi-engine अंदर खड़ा है, PA34 और ये भी नहीं एयरक्राफ्ट है। पापा के लिए चलो, पापा है एको डेल्टा। जाके देखते हैं, अभी मैं भी प्रीफ्लाइट वगैरह देखते हैं, फर्स्ट टाइम प्रीफ्लाइट वगैरह करेंगे मल्टी 34 की, P34 जो है Seneca II। एंड इसके अलावा अगर कुछ होता है तो मैं आपको इन्फॉर्म करूँगा एंड आई विल लेट यू नो गाइस आल्सो, बट फॉर नाउ वी आर गुड। अंदर जाके साइन वगैरह कर देता हूँ, सर अंदर है। और इस स्कूल का मैं एक छोटा सा आपको टूर भी दूंगा कि कैसे क्या है, और सारी आपकी बात कराऊँगा, क्या प्राइजेज़ हैं वो मैं उस वीडियो में बताऊँगा, जिसमें मेरे को बताना है कि वाई डिड आई चेंज माई स्कूल। सो उस वीडियो में आई विल लेट यू नो एवरीथिंग गाइज। सो वीडियोस देखते रहो, सारी नॉलेज मैं देता रहूँगा, जितना मैं कर रहा हूँ उतना मैं देता रहूँगा यार, ठीक है? सो ऐसी है।
Make sure that the flaps are equally down, both the sides left and right. Get them tight underneath here. You see that bonding wire?
Yes.
That black one? Make sure the bonding wire is there.
Okay.
It's not broken as well. Also look for any deformities on the flap here. Any bird strikes. Is the aerofoil clean?
Okay.
Alright. Right aileron. Same thing what you check in a 172. I'm not going to teach you on that. Wing tip, make sure your strobe lights, the glass is not broken, not cracked, nav lights. The leading edge of the wing, make sure you don't have any major dents, nicks, it's clean surface. Fuel tank 1, fuel tank 2. Okay. Each wing has 2 tanks. This is a long range Seneca. Okay. So 123 gallons is the total usable. If you divide it by 4, how much do we get each tank?
3.5.
How much?
20 something, 26.
You can use a calculator.
Because I think I wrote it on the type deck.
So we need to tell the usable fuel.
Usable
123.
divided by 4.
30.7.
Yeah, so you can see this is the one tank, outboard tank, this is the inboard tank. These 2 tanks are interconnected with the bladder tank.
Okay.
Bladder tank is like a rubber tank which expands when you fill it up. So when you fill the fuel, it first fills up the inboard tank, then the bladder tank, and then the outboard tank. Okay. There is no dipstick to check the fuel. So open this, somebody. Can you see the fuel? There's no fuel.
Maybe if you use.
Switch on the master when you go inside.
Yeah.
Check the fuel quantity.
Okay. Check on the fuel gauge.
Fuel gauges, yes.
The fuel gauge, yeah.
Yes, very important. Okay, then you come onto this side, the engine cowling. Open the oil flap. pull the dipstick out.
It's about 7.
Below
6. Just below 7.
Yeah.
This is 6.
6 is fine. The oil is cold. If it's at 6, it's good.
So it's below 6, 7, 8,
No. Now, Greg, you see the way it came out?
Yeah.
Very important. If the dipstick comes out like this, you got to push it in the same way. Don't turn it. So
Right.
it has to go in the same way.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why.
Yeah.
If you need to fill oil, there is a cap next to it here. Can you guys see the yellow cap?
Yes, this cap.
Yeah. Can I open it? Okay, it's locked.
Close up.
It's locked.
Right, close the flap. Okay, let's go underneath the engine here. Okay, come this side. Greg, you can come from here. See, this flap is your call flap.
Call flip.
This position is the open position. Right, the lever inside the cockpit. When you close it, this flap will close it here. Right?
Yeah.
Look at the tire condition, tire inflation, no flat spots. Make sure your split pin is secured in here. Alright, look at the oleo extension. Can you check the brake disc and the brake pads life? Okay, now you guys are flying first time retractable undercarriage.
Yeah.
This is your gear doors.
Okay.
Make sure this linkage is properly secured. Make sure all your torque links are secured. These are your torque links.
Okay.
Alright? Come inside more. Come more in, come more in, come more in, come. Alright. There is two switches you need to always check on the retractable undercarriage. Come this side. Can you guys see this switch?
Yes.
This is called a micro switch. Now can you see this hook is making a contact on the switch?
Yes.
When this makes a contact on here, it gives you green light. That means your landing gear is
Down.
and locked.
Huh.
Very important to make sure this switch is not broken. All the wires are properly secured.
Okay.
Okay, this is your hydraulic actuator. Make sure there is no hydraulic fluid leaking in from there. Also, you can check it on the ground if there is any overnight leakage, any red color fluid leaking. Right, any questions on this?
No.
No.
Make sure your gear door also is clean. Nothing obstructing in there.
Okay.
So on the right hand, the starboard side of the undercarriage, you only have one switch.
Okay.
On the port side, you have two switches. A squat switch and a micro switch, which we're going to go and check it out. Very important to check the switches every flight.
Got it.
Right? Any oleos leaking, make sure the oleos are clean as well. If it's not clean, you can just ask one of the mechanics here to clean it for you. Any brake fluid leaking from the lines? I don't see anything. Alright? If the tire pressure is low, you can tell me, then we can ask the engineer to fill it up for us. Any questions on the undercarriage pre-flight? Okay, let's go out. Okay, the normal, what you check on the propeller, same on the 172.
Right.
Alright, that's what you're going to check. Make sure the overall condition of the propeller is good. Propeller spinner, make sure the intake, engine induction is clear. No nests built up from the birds or anything. Okay. Make sure when you come on this side of the windscreen, if the windscreen is dirty, you can clean the windshield if it's parked outside. Go to the nose part. Nose wheel, same thing what you check on the tire condition, flat spot. Oleo extension, oleo should be clean. Your two landing lights.
Yes.
Now the switch for the landing gear, right, we check on the other side.
Microswitch.
This one we cannot see it because it is actually placed inside in here.
Okay, here.
That micro switch. So that we cannot check during our pre-flight. The engineers can only check when it goes for MPI.
Okay.
Okay, these are your gear doors. Make sure secured properly, the two linkages. And the nose wheel retracts forward or backwards.
Forward.
How does it retract? Mr. Greg.
Sorry,
Does the nose wheel retract forward?
Yeah, it's forward. Yeah, because of this.
This is the design feature you include if you have a gear motor failure. When you drop the emergency extension, airflow will help you move. Yeah, this is your forward nose baggage compartment. The keys are placed to the pocket inside where the instructor sits. You have a battery sitting in front. You have a weather radar dome also sitting in front. And you also have the gear motor pump in front. There is a hydraulic fluid which we don't have to check always. The engineer checks it when it goes to API. Very important to make sure this is secured. Not open. On the same, what we did on the right side, you're going to do the same thing on this side of the wing. What we're going to check extra is the switches. Come inside. Right. Come at the back, great. This is the first micro switch here.
Yeah.
Can you see?
Yeah.
Now this is the micro switch, and this is the squat switch. Can you see?
Yeah.
Come this side more. Come in. Is it making contact at the moment?
No.
It's not making contact.
Yeah.
So when the aircraft gets airborne, the oleo extends. Can you see this part? We'll go and make contact here.
And
Only
complete.
then when you retract the gear motor will retract on the gear. It's a safety feature.
Yeah.
So that means on the ground, if by mistake somebody pulls that gear lever up, it will not
It won't go.
retract unless the switch is broken.
Okay.
We don't want to try that on the ground. Same thing, brake discs, brake pads, hydraulic fluid, brake fluid, actuators, torque links, tire condition, gear door linkage. Make sure all these wires are secured, nothing is broken, all those wires, very
Okay.
important. All these split pins are also secured in the nuts. Any questions on this?
Not so far.
Okay, make sure the cowl flaps,
Yes.
oil leakage coming from the cowl flaps. Make sure the linkage is secured properly. Yeah, no, that's fine. It's not a major one. You can get outside now and look at the leading edge and check the oil for me. Mr. Anuj, you can check the oil from this side. Remember, it's easier from this side always. Make sure the windshield is clean. If it's not clean, you have to clean the pilot side windshield, propellers. Make sure no oil leaks on the engine cowling. All the engine fasteners are secured. Leading edge of the wing. Stall warning, heater cover is removed.
So they are one.
I told you there's two stall warnings. One is for the outboard, one is for the inboard.
Okay.
You must tell me why do we have two stall warnings. Check the fuel for me. Nothing.
No.
Okay, go to the wingtip, nav light, strobe light.
Yeah, also.
Make sure all the nuts are secured. Open the rear door. This is the passenger door, and this is the cargo if you want to put some heavy big bags. The way you open is, can you see there is a clip here?
Okay.
Clip. Up. Then there you go. This is your rearward baggage compartment. It can take 100 pounds at the back, 100 pounds in the front.
Yeah, front, right.
Okay, make sure all the antennas are secured, no antennas are broken. COM antennas, nav antennas, static port, clear ELT antenna, air intake for the heater system. Go at the back for the stabilizer, the leading edge of the stabilizer. And you have a huge trim tab.
We need to
Okay,
check the
can you
nuts
see-
inside.
Can you see it says do not
Do
push?
not push,
Yeah. Same thing with the rudders. You can see on the rudders we have a rudder trim tab, which we don't have it on our 172. Make sure the linkages are properly secured. The two antennas for the VOR, nav light, white nav light, the beacon. Leading edge of the stabilizer, air intake for the heater system. This is the exhaust of that heater system. It takes air gas
Yeah.
and then the exhaust comes out. And then you end up again where you started.
So pitot is that side left.
Yeah, left leg. Static we have two ports.
Yes.
One here and one on the other side. I usually like to start it this way. take the flaps, start, walk around, come back in, and then get inside. That is up to you. How do you want to start it? As long as you cover all the external pre-flight. When you go inside, then we'll talk about it. You also need to check the aircraft documents. The bag is in the aircraft. I don't see any snags at the moment to be reported to the engineer. So
We just need to refuel it.
just to refuel and then we're good to go. Any questions so far?
No.
I want to show you the turbocharger. Come inside. Can you see this?
We can see this. Yes.
That's a turbocharger. See, guys? Can you see?
Yeah.
That's a turbocharger. All right. Good. Any questions so far? Okay, so what you're gonna do now? You're gonna jump in the sim. Right. Let's go.
So guys, that was the pre-flight for PA34 Seneca II, and now I have sim session, so maybe I'll record that, I'll show you. So for this video, that's it. I'll see you in the next one. तब तक के लिए बाय बाय, टेक केयर, खुदा हाफिज़, वंदे मातरम, जय हिंद.